This story takes place in Linden, Texas, which is located in Cass County. In 2020, the population was around 1,800, and where three beautiful children would meet their demise. Ariel Robinson Oliver, age 9, Amaya Hughes, age 8, and Tamari Robinson Oliver, age 5, were reported missing on July 29, 2022 by their cousin Paris Props, who was babysitting them while their mother was working. It is important to note that Paris was watching all of Bree's 6 children. Paris called Bree while she was at work to report that Ariel, Amaya, and Tamari were missing. Bree left work and immediately called 911 to report her kids missing. Question: why didn't Paris call the police to report 3 kids that were in her care are missing? What were the kids doing prior to missing, and where were the other 3 kids? Police immediately got to work and started searching for the kids. While searching the area, one of the girls' shoes was found by the pond. Bree confirmed it was one of her daughter's shoes. There was footprints also found in the mud. A dive team was called out and the bodies were recovered on July 30, 2022.
We now know that the case has been handed over to the Texas Rangers, but prior to that, what was the information that led to the call to finding these 3 bodies?
So we were Texas Game Wardens received a call about 10 o'clock on Friday night, a report of 3 children missing, and so we gathered up our assets and went out to the last known location of them. We brought in one of our K-9 units. That search led to a pond, which was about 200 yards away from the residence. And so there, close to that pond, we found a pair of tennis shoes right next to the water. And so we had the family members identify that was one of the little girl's tennis shoes that was missing. So that way we could focus our efforts closer to the water's edge or to the water. We actually found some footprints in the mud leading into the water. So that kind of narrowed our search down even more. And after that, we kind of brought in a dive team to help search efforts, underwater rescue or recovery. And about 1 or 2 o'clock on Saturday morning, we located all 3 victims. And so they've been all sent off to autopsy, and the investigation's been turned over to the Texas Rangers.
It was discovered the girls were strangled before they were put in the pond. The girls also suffered lacerations to their beautiful faces. To date, police have stated they do not have any suspects. The family is not happy with how the investigation is going. How is it possible, after 8 months, there are no leads?
A mother in Cass County heartbroken and confused over a lack of answers and the deaths of her 3 little girls. Their bodies found in a pond last July. Dominique Ben has our update.
It's been hard for me, my family, mainly because we all want answers. We all want to know exactly what happened.
Last August, Shamanique Wilkerson's 3 children, 9-year-olds Ariel Robinson Oliver, 8-year-old Amaya Hughes, and 5-year-old Tamari Robinson Oliver, were reported missing, and later their bodies were pulled from a private pond in Cass County. At the time, the children were thought to have drowned, but an autopsy report says different. The youngsters apparently died of strangulation before being placed in the pond.
I'm saying to the residents and parents of Cass County, protect your babies because a killer is on the loose.
Representatives of the new Black Panther Nation are working with the family of the children to bring them justice.
Come here to Cass County today, angry as hell. We are hurting with this mother and her family.
Quanell X with the new Black Panther Nation expressed dissatisfaction with how this case has progressed, and they are very critical of Cass County investigators and the Texas Rangers.
Because obviously the Barney Fife investigators, the mom and pop investigative agencies did not do the correct job to where they could even recognize what killed these 3 young, beautiful girls. We are demanding that the FBI get involved in this case.
Cass County Sheriff Larry Rowe said they welcome any extra help investigating this tragedy and that is why the case was turned over to the Texas Rangers.
We want you to treat this mother like she's the daughter of Joe Biden.
Yes.
And I guarantee you every damn resource in America would be in this county trying to find a child killer.
Did you ever believe it was accidental?
No. I never did because I know my kids.
As you can see, many people in the community are disgusted of how law enforcement is handling this case, as though 3 kids getting killed does not matter. What is also problematic is that Paris will not answer phone calls or respond to emails. In addition, she will not speak to investigators, which I find to be highly suspicious. Bree stated she has been harassed by strangers on social media, calling her a deadbeat mom, and that her kids are better off dead. I find this to be disgusting. She urges people to put their energy into finding out what happened to her daughters, instead of harassing her, which I agree with. Bree wrote a beautiful tribute to her 3 daughters that read as follows. My heart, it hurts so bad because my babies are gone to be with the Lord, and I know everyone have a role on earth, but their role was too short. They had a long life ahead of them, and now they will never get to grow up into the ladies I know they was going to be. Will forever be my babies, Ariel Robinson Oliver, age 9, Amaya Hughes, age 8, Tamari Robinson Oliver, age 5. Just know, Mama love you, no matter what. Say hi to grannies for me. It is not goodbye, it is see you later, my sweet angels.
God is the joy and the strength of my life. He moves all pain, misery and strife. He promised to keep me, never to leave me, never, never come short of his word. I've got to fast and pray, stay in the narrow way. I live my life clean every day. I want to go with him when he comes back. I've come too far and I'll never turn back. God is my all, and I've come too far.
Rest in peace, princesses. I hope and pray that this family get justice. The Texas Rangers, the Cass County Sheriff Office, and the Cass County District Attorney Office are seeking any new information which would lead to an arrest in this case. If you have any information, please call Texas Ranger Josh Mason at 903-255-5727.